Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Haritha and my kunya is Sulaim. Welcome to my channel. Today is just like a rubbing mind chit chat with Muslim women, yeah, or particularly the first wives, yeah. I just want to say before you envy that your friend in monogamy, note that sometimes the only difference between you and that your friend in monogamy is the fact that you are in a controlled polygyny and they are in an uncontrolled polygyny. Yes, you are in a halal polygyny and they are in a haram polygyny. It's just unfortunate that some women, I want to believe only non Muslims are like this, would prefer that their men have what they call side chicks and women, concubines, or whatever outside the marriage than for him to marry that woman and be responsible for her. However bad it gets, we prefer that our men are married to only us and are loyal and faithful to only us. Yes, that's our preference, at least most of us. However, if he must involve another woman into the affair, we prefer as Muslim women that he does it right and he marries this woman or this other women, as the case may be. Before you envy, oh, it's only you, your husband is married to. Note that yours have just chosen to be responsible for multiple women in the way that pleases Allah, as that friend of yours in monogamy may also be in polygyny, just not a halal polygyny. It's even possible that the man has had access to more women than your husband ever would in his lifetime while in that marriage, while in that monogamy. I am not someone say, oh, but at least you're the only wife. At least you're, no. I don't say that because there are some monogynies that are worse than being single. I am not pro polygyny, pro monogamy. I am pro positivity in any type of marriage. In this case where you are the only wife and your man is here and there with other women, that is a highly negative setting, highly negative, because zina is one of the major sins. It's not just a sin, it's one of the major sins. So for someone you love so much, you definitely wouldn't want the person to be involved in something that grave. You understand? It's painful, but do not be too carried away or feeling, or maybe you're less of a woman, or maybe your husband no longer loves you, and all of that. I mean, those thoughts would come, but do not entertain it for too long, and do not ever get to the point where you prefer certain monogamy that you do not know of, to be honest. So basically, that's what this is about, because things are happening, and I look at certain things that I know, I'm like, I would rather, I mean, isn't it better this man just gets married to four women? It's even more draining because you don't know. Your husband is here today, he's there tomorrow, he's with this one today, he's with the other one next tomorrow, and then you don't even know the health status of these women. Like I said, in polygyny, these things are better controlled because there are checks here and there before your husband decides to settle with anyone. I mean, that's the ideal thing to say, except for a man or men who want to jeopardize their lives and that of their, existing family. So I believe that these things would naturally and normally be done as compared to you just meeting someone to hitch with and move on, and then you're asking for medical papers and all of that. I don't think anybody's going to go through all of that just for a few night stands. So there is more safety and control over the one Allah has made halal, over the one the people have chosen for themselves as just to answer monogamy and married to one wife. This does not mean we don't have men who are practicing polygyny and are still loose and wayward. No, we have those ones. Those ones we do not know them, we do not, subscribe to their doings. So we're talking about the ones who are doing it real. Yeah, we also have men. While we have this, we also have men who are in monogamous marriages and are loyal to their one wife. Those ones are who I call the real MVPs because I don't think it's, other wives have not crossed their mind and all of that, but they have chosen to stick to one, and they're not just staying with one wife to play a away game. No, they are staying committed and loyal and faithful to one woman. So, dear sisters, it hurts, and I may not really be able to feel the heat 100% like it's happening live, but I have people. I have very close people who I meet, and they are vulnerable enough to tell me stuff, and I know that it's really not easy on them. However, I pray for ease for all of us, and I pray for ease for you. Do not be hasty to prefer that monogamy that you know nothing of. You just may prefer your marriage if you know how chaotic some of these men are in monogamy. Regardless, may Allah do the best for us, for you, and for me. I mean, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.